All right, guys. Didn't know if I was going to do this tonight or not. I need to do something here real quick. Not. I need to do something here real quick. All right. That will work. Hopefully I'll be able to see the chat now. I'll let every time a chance for everybody to show up that wants to show up. See what's going to happen. I may or may not get many viewers because it's kind of last minute, but I just literally got home from the well. And when I get home from the well like this, everything is just go, 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 go. Because I have a lot of things I have to do. A lot of things that require a lot of my time. And I don't want to be intruding on somebody else's live stream. I know my Bourbon Journey's on. I don't think he's on yet. Hey, Amy. I'm doing fine. Where did I leave off? Green. Pink. I am doing fine. I just got back from a job today, and so I didn't know if I'd have time to do this or not. But we're making time to do it. I didn't know what I even wanted to do, to tell you the truth, and I thought, well, it'd be good to do the bottled and bond again. People seem to like that, so I thought I would do that. Let me see here. Well, it says 4 is watching, so we got some other people watching. That's good. Let me pull this back up. George is on his way. Okay, I'm not going to get in no hurry. I don't know. I ain't got my phone on me. I don't know if when Scott's going to start his broadcast. So we'll try to keep it 30 minutes or so if we can. Anyway, long story short, I've been out in Western Kansas working, and now I'm back home. And usually takes a day full of paperwork for me to do. And then I've got the guy I was supposed to have a meeting with this afternoon. He had to be postponed till tomorrow. So I published a video that I had previously made. And had to go do some grocery shopping, went to eat dinner with my wife, so I made it back. I didn't start at 5:30 because of it. So anyway, I am now ready for this evening to sort of die down a little bit. Hey, George. So what I thought I'd do is, because I forget, somebody mentioned it when I did the other bottled and bond, was do more of the bottled and bonds. I've got several bottled and bond bourbons. So we did the JW Dant versus the, oh my gosh, now I'm drawing a blank. All I can think of is Rittenhouse Rye, and that was another one. Anyway, JW Dant and was it Evan Williams? I think it was Evan Williams, bottom and bottom. And so now today I thought we would put JW Dant against Jim Beam. I like Jim Beam products. I don't know if I did a formal review on this or not. I think I did. But it was kind of coupled with a lot of the other Beam. And I was doing a lot of Jim Beam reviews back at the old house. I'm using colored glasses. I can't see the color of the dots. And when I get ready to start this, I'll put my Kansas Geological Survey bulletin over the screen so all I can see is the comments. In fact, I can do that now before I even get started. There's no sense of me looking at myself. I know what I look like over all these years. Yeah. So it's always fun to compare the bottled and bonds because you know you're getting roughly, that looks pretty even to me. Yeah. They look pretty even. I ain't gonna be able to tell the difference. I ain't that good. You know what you're getting with bottled in bonds as far as age, proof, and you know, the playing field's rather even. The only difference is how they're blended, how the barrels are blended for what profile, what distillery they come through from, and the mash bills will obviously be different. The types of yeast they use will be different. But as far as the makeup of how they are stored and produced to meet a certain demand because of things that happened a long time ago when whiskey was not necessarily always good whiskey. So anyway, it was a way to ensure the quality of whiskey. Now, it's, in this day and age, not so much necessary. But back around the turn of the century, between the 19th and the 20th centuries, it was necessary. She didn't have it in the fridge today, so my eyes shouldn't freeze this time around like they did last time. She forgot to put it in the fridge. I'm not going to complain. So we'll spin them around, see what we get. Again, I may try to guess which one's which, but this is not about really, I've already did reviews on both. It's not really about sussing out every little dynamic within the liquid itself. It's more about what do I personally like or not like, and what's my defining characteristics that I find attractive or unattractive within the flavor profiles of each one of these. That really wasn't a good word to use. That didn't really match the unattractive. Well, as appealing. Appealing's a much better one. Oh well. Anyway, we'll get them good and mixed up here. So I don't know which is which. Oh, they ended up pretty much even. Take them off there. Slide that back so we don't knock anything off. Take that off of there. Put that on there. If you hear the nails clicking on the floor, that's our little half rat terrier, half Pomeranian. He's 12. He's getting to be old. The rat terrier mom's even older. Let's let my eyes have a minute to adjust. Get my glasses on. Pressman's here. Hey, looks like a good head. Well, we will find out. We will find out. That's why we do this. Again, I've covered my screen with the bulletin, so I can't see the screen. So when I bring it up, I can't see the bottom, the dot. So you'll know which dot corresponds to which one, and I will not. But we'll start with the nose first. Oh, corn. Corn and caramel. Oh, a little bit of cherry too in that one. Excuse me, I had barbecue for dinner with the wife. Went to a place called Hog Wild Pit Barbecue here in it's in Derby actually. Oh, much softer nose. This one's a much softer nose, much bolder nose. Caramels are soft in this. Corn's there. It's really got a good soft caramel nose and vanilla. That's very much softer, very much bolder. Off the top of my head, just based on the nose, and I haven't had nothing out of this bottle in 4 months, 5 months, maybe. It's been a long time since I've taken anything off that bottle. I'm going to say the bolder nose is the Jim Beam. I may be wrong. But and I may be real wrong, but just based on the nose so far, I'm going to say the bolder one's the Jim Beam. Oh, it just has that characteristic. So much more bold. Cherry's almost, it's going to sound crazy, a little apple. It's a little bit of apple in there. Then the rice spice is coming through rather, it's got a good rice spice to it as well. Everything's real bold in this one. Real strong, immediately to your nose. This one requires a little longer hunt. This is mostly just good caramel. Good caramel, good vanilla. I mean, there's a little rye in the background that comes across. Oh, man. All right, got my water ready. We'll start. I'm going to start with the actually on the softer one because this one's so bold. It doesn't mean necessarily it's going to transfer into the palate, but that's how I'm going to start it. Now the caramel in this one is just, it is so well delivered. I'm hesitant to call it because I've been wrong too many times, but that's reminiscent of the JW Dant to me. Caramels in this one are very, they're the first things that greet you. The rice spice is there. The oak is there. A little of the corn is there. It's kind of got a little bright finish to it, and that's the rye in it, a little brightness to it. But it's delivered in a very even, well-mannered way. Make sure I don't got nothing on my shirt. Let's see who's in it. Press Man's in here. Yeah. Ronnie. Hey, Whiskey. Hey, Ronnie. Oh, there's the throttle. Are you going to have a panel? Recently grabbed a bottle of JW Dant to compare it to the old Granddad Bonded. I currently have open at the moment and have a Russell's Reserve I can't stop sipping on. Well, Russell's Reserve, I've got both the single barrel and the tin. The single barrel's not open. The tin is. I enjoy the tin. I've got the old Granddad Bonded. I showed that in that previous one. Again, that one's unopened yet. I need to get around to open it. What manners? What's manners got to do with it? Manners? Huh? I don't know. Haven't had the Jim Beam Bonded, but I'm a fan of the Distiller's Cut. Distiller's Cut's much better than the regular Bonded. The Distiller's Cut has a very rich, the flavors are much more rich and better delivered, according to my memory. I really enjoyed the Distiller's Cut. It's really probably, if it's still around 20, 21 bucks, it's still the buy. It's been the buy of it's last year's buy. I mean, you can't purchase that level of whiskey last year for that amount of money. You just can't. Yeah, I guess so. What's manners got no how well mannered the whiskey is. Listen, I've been putting together a log all morning. I've been just real busy all day. So yeah, I'm going to be forgetting a lot of stuff. Let's try the bolder one. It's slowed down now. It's been open for a minute. It's still got that cherry. mean, the caramel's there, and there's the vanilla. The vanilla is very background, but it's got a cherry apple thing, weird apple thing. It's not a, it's mostly cherry though going on in it. But it's just got, it's got to be Jim Beam. If it ain't, I want to look silly. Neither one of these at 100 proof are slapping you. Neither one of them is dragging your tongue out and burning its way down. And a good bonded bourbon won't. To my way of thinking, and I've had a lot of bourbon, so somebody that maybe not as experienced would feel differently, no doubt about it. But that is good. This one has got a better delivery system. It's more subtle. There's no peaks and valleys. You're not running through a real strong flavor and then it's diving off of it. I mean, it's all just kind of gradually delivered throughout the flavor profile. This one starts off very bold, but it finishes very subtly, just like the nose. The finish is still going on with this one. The oak is there now. And it's a real good note. It's not bitter. It's not sour. Like sometimes you get a bitter or a sour note that comes along with that oak. Not neither one of those. It just rests there on your tongue. I like that. It's got just enough fruitiness to really, the fruit flavors in it really help complete the overall experience in this one. And if I'm right, it's the Jim Beam. It's that yeast bringing that. Some people call it funk. Depends on how you respond to it. If you're not as experienced a drinker, you will find this one more appealing because it's so well, like you said, how Manner's got to do it. It's so well mannered in how it treats your palate. You're not going to be going, whoa, for 100 proofs. That one drinks really well. And I'm almost certain that's a JW Dant. But I like this one better. I like the bolder, fruitier notes. It's coming along with it. I like the oak and the way it sits on the palate. The rye is there. The rye is up front. It's really rye driven, more so than that one. The rye is in that one, but this one is really noticeable, more noticeable. But I like the way the cask and the oak effect on this one is resting on your palate. I mean, the finish is better on this one. The opening is better. The nose is stronger. So the nose is stronger. The opening on the palate's better, and the finish is a lot better on this one than it is that one. So to me, this one is the winner, guys. This one's the winner between these two. Get a drink of water and finish it off so we can see what I picked. Ooh, I was way wrong. I'm 0 for 3 on these. JW Dant. Much better than Jim Beam bonded. Much better. So far, I think I picked Heaven Hill over JW Dant. So maybe I'll have to do, not Heaven Hill. I ain't looking at Heaven Hill. Evan Williams. So I'm going to have to put the Evan Williams against the Jim Beam next time and see which one of those is better coming up. I don't know if it'll be the next one, but we'll have to do that. Wow. JW Dant. It's good. It's really good. This was so much more subtle than this one. It's so much more subtle how it delivers. All right, let's see what we missed out on. All right, President, you forgot that. All right. Yeah, I forgot. Home but working. Well, that's that picture you put out on Instagram of that fire. That would be a little bit pause for concern, for sure. Manners drink from the bottom. Winter chicken dinner. I was waiting for you to check the stickers. I'm glad I grabbed the Dant. Yeah, you probably are. Preconceptions, that don't mean nothing when you do it like this, because you can't really have them. I had the benefit, and what really helped is, even though I've had this one recently, this one I haven't. I should have recognized this. This is getting a little odd. I should have recognized that flavor profile. But in Jim Beam products, I've always some of their stuff is so much more boldly delivered than what I expect. I want to tell you, it almost is strange. How they can be so similar but so different. I mean, aged the same proof. It's just, how they blend the barrels and the mash bill and how it affects them. That is really odd. Really odd. But I'm 0 for 3, guys. That's not too good. But it's an education and I'm learning. That's the key. That's the real key here. And I'm not sampling them before, you know that. And I don't want to. I have no reason to. I prefer to do it like this. If I get it wrong, I get it wrong. There ain't no shame in that. I've got a lot of shit wrong in my life. But it's just odd. You'd think I'd have remembered that flavor profile, but I think I was expecting something more bold. And in some ways, there was a preconceived notion in my brain that Jim Beam would probably be more bold just initially on the nose. And it wasn't. No, it's odd. Really and truly is. Jeff Knapp's in. Nice to see you. Oklahoma kid just got here. What's the verdict? JW Dant's the winner. It is the winner. This is still good. And guys, again, I gotta emphasize, this is a much more subtle, metered delivery than this one. I'm just looking. I'm enjoying having the flavors just smack me that's happening with this. I mean, they're just hitting me, bam, bam, bam. This one you're looking for. Results might be different to Glen Cairn, maybe, but unless somebody ever starts making cobalt blue or brown Glen Cairns that we could, I just don't want to do that thing that Scott Martin does. It works. Maybe I'm just too lazy. These work. These were 50 cents each at an estate sale, I think it was. This drink's a lot less proof than this one. This one drinks at the 100 proof level. This one comes across much less 100 proof. This one's more watering. This is a very watering effect on the palate. I mean, it leaves your mouth watering. It is right now, anyway. I didn't notice it really with this one. A little bit, maybe, but not like that one. Anyway, guys, this is kind of fun to do. I'll probably be here next Tuesday, but I can't guarantee it because things are starting to pick up a little bit. I got another job coming up next week, but I don't think it's till the end of next week. So I haven't met with the company yet, but I'm thinking it's the 22nd when they slated the slot for it, but I don't necessarily mean anything. We got a storm. We got some more storms coming. And rain out of location, then it slides it back a little further. So I got that coming up. I got a trip to New Mexico. A friend of mine, he's a federal policeman on the Indian reservation. I served in the Army with him, and he saved a guy's life during a flood, and they're giving him I forget what it's called. It's the civilian equivalent to the Medal of Honor. He's already been presented it once at a big event in Las Vegas where a bunch of people attended. I don't remember who gave it to him. I don't think it was President Trump, but I forget who it was that presented it to him. But he's getting it. He's getting it represented to him by his peers, if you will. So it's an event, and I'm going to attend that, and that's May 4th. Then I got a wedding in North Carolina, May 11th. So I'm going to be busy for the first 2 weeks of May, plus a job. I'm going to be a busy boy. I'll try to fit this in if I can, guys. I'll try to get one in if I can, but it might be kind of helter-skelter, hit-and-miss kind of stuff. I can't say whether it does or not. All this alcohol and getting about 3 hours sleep a night for the last week. I'm already feeling wore out, tired. Hence the nature of my job. It always has been. Again, the JW Dant wins. I really like that JW Dant. It's good stuff. Really and truly is. It's worth the buy, whatever you can get it for. I got some JTS Brown. I thought I was buying JTS Brown bottled and bond when I was in Texas. I got back to the truck, looked at it, was not bottled and bond. So I go back in. I stop at another liquor store in Texas, and I asked the guy, I said, "Do you got JTS Brown bottled and bond?" He goes, "Oh, yeah." I don't know if I've already told this story or not. He goes back, throws it in a bag, brings it up, and like an idiot, I don't look at it. I paid for it. It was a 175 is the only size he had. I think it was like $18.99 for the 175 or something like that. It was under $20. And get out to the truck. And oh yeah, finally got me some JTS Brown bottled and bond. I never even look at it. I get home and I'm bringing it in. And I'm showing my wife. I said, "Well, thought I bought bottled and bond. It's $7.50 here." Set on the counter, but I got one in this 175. I'm peeling it out and I'm looking at it. And she said, "That's the same." And I'm like, my heart just, so I've got 250 milliliters of JTS Brown, standard 80 proof. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I think I'll give it to somebody. The other one, probably my cousin. His wife, she's going to get all my rum, and maybe I'll give him that. Because I ain't going to drink all that. I ain't even opened it yet. Maybe I better open it and see if I like it first. But it's a lot of whiskey to go through for one particular brand. Anyway, I ought to bore you guys to death. I probably ought to get off here. Let me catch up on the comments while I can. Want to try the Beam Bonded? Worth the purchase for one bottle? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what, I don't know what it would be in Oklahoma. I think the price would be comparable to Kansas, though. And if I remember right, that was 21. It's either $20.99 or $21.99. And you can even still get the old square bottles up here. This is the newer bottle, but I've seen the older square bottles as well. I have seen it on sale for less than $20, but one bottle's all I need. I'm not going to go buy another bottle. It's the last meal for what I want out of it. Because before I spend another $20, $21 on probably either one of these, I'm going to want to buy something different to try, because that's what I like to do. I like to try different things. One of these days I'll do a video, and I'll have that video of repurchases. And you'll see in the repurchases what I buy for repurchase. There's two that are always a repurchase. Whenever I can find Elijah Craig 12, either age stated on the front or the back, that is an immediate purchase. That is without thought. I purchase it. I don't even look, don't think. I will purchase every bottle they have of it at this point. And Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Now, I don't purchase every one of those because it's down in Oklahoma. I've seen the 119, and the price has come up to $69.99 or $79.99. No more cheap bottles. They told me they raised the wholesale price down there up, and now all the new Elijah Craig Barrel Proofs that are coming out are no more $50 to $55 purchases, unless you are in some out-of-the-way place that hasn't yet went through their old stock and had to repurchase. Because once you go through your old stock, and as a liquor store, they repurchase the new stock, they have to pay the new price. That causes them to jack up the price. So if you can find a liquor store that still has it at the old price, it's still available probably at that, some out-of-the-way places. But for the most part, where you find it in Oklahoma City or some of the bigger towns, or Edmond or whatever, it's going to be at that price, at $69 to $79 price range. Those are always purchases, not always on the barrel proof, because I've got 5 or 6 bottles of that I haven't opened yet. It's hard to go through a lot of that rather quick when you have so many bottles. And I'm a one person, and that's a lot of bottles with a lot of alcohol. So anyway, well, guys, it's getting on 6:38 here. I don't want to cut into in case Scott comes on. I don't want to cut in on his stuff, so I want to probably go ahead and sign off here, guys. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I hope you guys enjoyed the comparison. And again, for those who come here late that maybe didn't catch it, JW Dant won against the Jim Beam Bottled and Bond. So are they both of them are good purchases. Do not get me wrong. This one's just a better purchase. This is cheaper. This is $6 cheaper on average than this one. So, and it's a better flavor profile, according to my palate. So anyway, guys, I enjoyed it. Enjoyed having you guys here. Hey, Santa Cruzan. I'm sorry you're here a little late, guy. It's nice to see you here anyway. I appreciate it. Oklahoma Kid, Whiskey Throttle, Amy, George, Pressman, all you guys that showed up, I appreciate it. And I thank you for being here. And if next Tuesday, I will try to put out what we're going to do earlier in the day and pre-schedule it. And I'm so horrible about that stuff. I mean, I'm horrible. I'm not even going to debate that. So anyway, remember, the spirit in your glass ain't running from you guys. Take your time, sip, and enjoy it. You'll be better for it, as will we all. And remember, have a good evening. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing now. Yeehaw. Hey, Mark, you showed up at the last minute, Mark. I have to text me later if you want to know what happened, Mark. I'll talk to y'all later.